Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And we've got some Guns N' Roses news for you guys today. So, as you guys know, a couple days ago, I posted a video about how a radio station in LA, 95.5 KLOS FM. Whenever I think of this radio station, I think of DST or KDST from Grand Theft Auto for some reason. So anyways, the radio station teased that they have a major Guns N' Roses announcement next week. And I linked to that clip where they played that promo. And then a couple days ago on Twitter, they also teased it once again. They said, we've got a huge Guns N' Roses announcement next week. Any guesses? And there's one guess that I found funny. One guy said they're touring with Billy Joel, and they said, you win the internet, laugh out loud. So I don't think that's what the news is going to be. Some people are thinking it's going to be new music. I don't really think it's that often that radio stations announce, new music from a certain band. It's going to be a concert being announced. And I think at the end of the day, guys, it's going to be the original three members with the backing band that they've been having the last year or so. I don't think Izzy's involved. I think Steven will probably be involved. Some people are thinking it'll be Guns N' Roses with special guests. So maybe Steven Adler will come out. Maybe they'll have some other guests too. I don't know, maybe Izzy could be one of them. But my money is that I don't think Izzy's going to show up. But that's just my gut instinct. I have no first-hand knowledge of anything. Let's go on to our next piece of news. So Richard Ford has posted this on social media. This is the official Not in This Lifetime tour knife that he actually got as a gift from Axl. So he said, time to cut stuff. Now, the first thing I thought of when I saw this knife is that maybe it's a parting gift, or maybe it's a gift to cut Richard loose from Guns N' Roses and bring Izzy back or Gilby back. But I'm just joking. I mean, it's just probably a cool little gift. I love all these knickknacks that, these bands have on tour, especially when you're a band like Guns N' Roses. You've got all this, some people call them tchotchkes, but, you've got all these cool memorabilia. I mean, if I was a serious collector, I'd have tons of this stuff in my house, but unfortunately, I don't have that much space. So let's go on to our next piece of news. So as you guys know, Slash is going to be playing the Beastly Ball on May 20th. It's a fundraiser for the LA Valley Zoo, and Slash actually put out a promo video for it. So it's about 40 seconds long or so. I've linked to it down below if you guys want to go check it out. I'm curious to see, what kind of songs they're going to play at the Beastly Ball, and whether there's going to be any actual recorded footage that shows up on YouTube. But you guys can stay tuned to my channel. I'll have all the coverage about the event. I don't think there'll be too much stuff to report other than, what the set list was, and there'll probably be video footage from the concert. And then we've also got some tweets from Duff as well. So if you guys have been watching the news, all the stuff going on with Trump and the investigator. And I found this tweet funny. Trump he gave some speech, I think, at Liberty University, and he said, no politician has been treated worse or more unfairly. To which Lincoln said, bitch, please. And JFK said, I thought that was a pretty funny joke. Although I've seen this, I think, elsewhere on the internet too, and even on TV mentioned on some shows. And I want to give a shout out to Tim who sent me this. This is just a retro poster, advertising a Guns N' Roses show back on January 28th, 1992. And, with the passing of Chris Cornell, Soundgarden opened that show. And if you guys want to actually see the true story episode I did of Chris Cornell, it's up on my channel. Somebody sent me a message afterwards that said that there's an interview that Chris Cornell did. I don't know if it was a written interview or a published interview or whether it was a video interview or audio interview. But he was interviewed and he talked about Guns N' Roses and he really trashed the Estranged video. And I kind of get it because, that whole grandiose kind of, videos and that kind of stuff was stuff that the grunge bands never really did. And I never really figured that Chris Cornell would be into making those kinds of videos as well. But I do want to let you guys know, if you guys are Chris Cornell fans, there's a really good video. When I was at work today, there's actually a guy who played with Chris Cornell. And he did a 35-minute long video about, what it was like to play with him and, just shared some stories about Chris. And I really recommend you guys go watch it, especially if you're a Chris Cornell fan. And that basically does it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys subscribe. So if you guys enjoy Guns N' Roses as much as I do, please hit the subscribe button. And you can follow me on social media. The links to my Twitter and Facebook page are down below. So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, have yourself a good one.